Today, guys, we are tracking Hurricane Irma and where it's going in the next few days. I have a sore throat, don't mind that, but let's go. So what I have been hearing is that Hurricane Irma is a hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean right now. It's tracking westward off the coast of Africa, and apparently the models are saying that it's going to go either up the east coast towards New York, somewhere around the 10th or the 11th of this month, or it's going to go into the Gulf of Mexico and basically be another Hurricane Harvey. But more and more models have been suggesting over time that it's going up the East Coast. Regardless, it's still a very terrifying situation that is unfolding right now. We're just going to do a bit of research ourselves and see what we can find. So we're going to see if we can go to weather.gov and see what we can find. I don't know how you, go to the Atlantic point of view, like see it. So far everything looks fine here. Harvey, the hurricane's basically gone. It got caught up in a cold front that is now over Pennsylvania. You know, let's look up images. Let's look up images, because that should probably give us a little something of how this thing is looking. Because what they're saying is it's like a category 3 or 4 right now, or it's going to become a category 3 or 4 within the next few days. It may already be there, I don't know. We're gonna just look up some images right now. Okay, so apparently it is a category 3 right now. Oh, what is this? Tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. Tropical storm. Okay, so I pulled up this chart showing the possible, like, tropical storm force wind predictions.
Not really getting this, but
I can show you on screen what it looks like. Okay, so that was it. And basically what that is what I just said. Very interesting. They say 90-mile-an-hour winds within this span of area. And then, sorry, that's like probability. I keep forgetting, because I always screw up possibility and probability for some reason. Saying those two words, or just knowing what they mean in general. I don't know why. Someone as clumsy as me would do something like that. Oh, here's a good picture. Okay. Is it gonna be like a Cat 5? Okay, so far the models aren't saying this thing's gonna hit like Cat 5 or anything, like a Category 5. I'm just using short terms, okay? Okay, so here's some of the other models. Apparently what most of the models are saying at this point is it's going to become, or it's going to stay a Cat 3 for a while, and then it's going to go up to a Cat 4 as it starts to get closer and closer to the Caribbean. And then what the conditions are setting up for, and I kind of agree with them, is that it's going to loop upwards, going to go towards the East Coast. So far a lot of these models are like not all the way there. They haven't determined that far in advance yet. I'm just gonna look at a few more pictures. I don't know. This low is going to go and interfere because it's going to go like this. Force it up the East Coast. So the low's right here. Hurricane's all the way up there. Next few days it should be here. That should just force it upwards. It's either this one or this one, or they're just going to merge. This low is going to go over here. If this stalls, this is going to go a lot slower, and then I'll force it upwards. But if it goes down, then that will force it to dip down the Gulf and go up this way. So it depends on where this low goes. It determines where this goes for where the hurricane goes, basically. So they should be focusing on this, is probably where most of the data from these models are coming from. Because lows are counterclockwise, and if it does reach here, it should force the hurricane this way. Okay. I think we have a conclusion. And that pretty tough conclusion that I have come to agree with is Hurricane Irma is going to either come very close to the East Coast, or it's going to indefinitely hit it. I obviously don't want anything hitting the East Coast. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. If this video surfaces, which a lot of my videos don't, some have, but a lot of them have not, 20, 30 views, nothing. If this video surfaces, like, gets like hundreds, thousands of views, that would be nice, because I want people along the East Coast to see this, because I do know a great amount about weather. I'm not a certified weather expert, don't get that twisted. I'm only freaking 15 years old, a few more years yet. Probably gonna either clip it or hit it. And I just want people on the East Coast to just be prepared, because just about every other year, sometimes every year, depends, this type of stuff happens. A hurricane comes along the East Coast, it either gets close or it hits it. This is another one of those times. They expect it to be pretty strong. Some are exaggerating that it's going to be stronger than Harvey or whatever, but we got a long ways to go, and I'm releasing this video now, so hopefully I can get a future warning to those people on the East Coast to prepare now, especially in New York. Get the heck out of there. So, yeah, this is just an update video like all these other videos have been recently. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more updates on Hurricane Irma and its planned trajectory, and other weather videos, obviously, not just, I don't cover just, one problem at a time. I cover many problems. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.